Good morning, students of class 6. Today we are going to have our discussion over the revisions of the lessons, that is the Egyptian civilization and the Harappan civilization, rural local self government, page 102 and page 103. Okay, so let us start the Egyptian civilization. So, what you are doing over the Egyptian civilization? You are doing location and origin. Then you are doing ancient Egypt, like other early civilization. It developed near the river valley, the valley of the river Nile. The river Nile was central to the whole of civilization and was a constant and major influence on its development. The ancient Greek historian Herodotus called Egypt the gift of Nile. Every year, without fail, the river would overflow its banks, transforming the entire valley into a vast lake. When the waters receded, they left behind a deposit of black fertile soil along each bank, and thus it provided them rich harvest. So Nile also served as a national highway and main transportation channel. So the valley of the Nile was very important. It was very important for the transportation, and also the deserts around Egypt provided them as natural barriers from foreign invasions. Even they provided and helped for the development of peace and security. The ancient Egyptians strongly believed in life after death. That is why they built pyramids. Okay, why did they build pyramids? They built pyramids because they believed in life after death. The more beautiful it was, the more splendid would be the afterlife. This belief inspired the ancient Egyptians to build giant pyramids and magnificent temples, monuments, and tombs. This was the manner in which one of the earliest and the most enduring civilizations in history was born, which flourished for more than 2000 years. Archaeological excavations, inscriptions, and official documents have helped historians to reconstruct the history of ancient Egypt, the Old Kingdom, Middle Kingdom, and New Kingdom. For about 100 years, Egypt was invaded and ruled by Hyksos tribes. From the earliest times, Egypt was divided into two parts, that was Lower Egypt and the Upper Egypt. Around 3200 BC, these were united and ruled by pharaohs or rulers to become a brilliant civilization that lasted until the death of Cleopatra. Who was she? The last pharaoh. So you will not study the buildings, you all have been told. Town planning, little bit briefly you will do that. Next you will come to society part. Society, upper class, middle class, and lower class. So types in the upper class, which category of people? Middle class and lower class. Family life of the Egyptians. The families in ancient Egypt were close knit groups. The relationship between the husband, the wife, and the children was very close. That is why close knit groups. The father was the head of the family. Women were treated with respect and their property rights were protected. They were more or less equal to men in the eyes of the law. Children enjoyed carefree and happy lives. Boys were sent to school and girls stayed at home and learned housework. Wealthy families lived the life of luxury and pleasure. Food, bread made from wheat and beer made from barley was the staple diet. The early Egyptian dressed very simply, and they used what? They used the white linen cloth. Agriculture was main. Jewelry also they used to wear, both men and women. And agriculture was main. Certain agriculture they have crops they used to grow. Also domestication of animal was done. Art and craft they were very brilliant. Craftsmen such as potters, goldsmiths, carpenters, weavers, sculptors, and painters were there. Egyptians built a number of magnificent temples with pillared halls. The walls and pillars were decorated with beautiful paintings of humans, animals, and birds. Medicine. Egyptian doctors and surgeons were renowned for their skill. The advanced and elaborate technique used in mummification or embalming an Egyptian corpse showed that Egyptians had a deep knowledge of human body and its systems. So doctors, mainly priests, specialize in treatment of eyes, teeth, etc. Trade was carried on both by land and sea routes. For internal trade, goods were transported by boats and barges, a type of boat only, a seafaring thing used for transportation only. Then Nile by the road on camels and donkeys. Foreign trade. Egyptian built the world's first seafaring ships. They exported linen, wheat, glassware, jewelry, and furnitures. Writing, hieroglyphic script was used. And religion, Ra the sun god, Osiris the god of dead was there. Pharaohs were also worshipped there. Certain animals were also worshipped. The name is given here, crocodile, bull, and all. So Egyptians believed in life after death, and they preserved the body of their dead in the pyramids. So you will do decline of the Egyptian civilization. What was there? The new kingdom was set and the old kingdom started to decline because of invasions and all. They are telling foreign invasion, internal revolts weakened the empire. These are the reasons. So you all are going to do these all topics in details. You will read it for fill in the blanks. Even what questions I am giving you today, I will give you Google Form 1 link questions. Solve it, and also I will the unit test pattern of questions. Always I am telling you, you are getting 1 marks question. In live classes we are discussing, we are having a long discussion in live class over it. 1 marks question each will be, with category of questions will be different, but what will be the fill in the blanks will be there, true false will be there, and choose the correct option will be there. Then picture study for history part will be there. In civics it will be again fill in the blanks, true false, choose the correct option. These category of questions for 1 marks each, 20 marks paper. Be careful, time limit will be there, and complete in time. Before time you complete, because you have to submit on time. Okay, so be careful and revise my question papers which I am giving you. And picture study questions from history part will only come. Only the pictures of your book, no outside pictures will come. So don't take tension over it. You will only get the pictures of your book. Okay, your book pictures, what is book is giving the pictures, from there only you will get the picture, and 1 word answer question will be there. Suppose name any civilization, name the place, or identify the picture, name the picture. Okay, so these type of. So now students, we will continue with the Indus Valley civilization. So Indus Valley civilization, same you will do the origin part, and you will do the civilization belong to Bronze Age. No traces of iron have been found. It is estimated that the Indus Valley civilization flourished between 2500 BC and 1500 BC. The discovery of Indus Valley seals and pottery among the ruins of ancient Sumerian cities shows that India had trade links with Mesopotamia, which was a contemporary civilization. Then you will do the location part. Location you will read where the regions of the Harappan civilization were seen. Surkotra, Lothal, Ropar, Kalibangan. Little bit town planning, but architecture and building parts are not there. You will straight away start from society part. Society, social structure you will do. From there the questions will be asked. Social structure part. Food, wheat was the staple food, main food which was eaten. Dress and ornaments, people wore cotton and woolen garments. Two-piece dresses were worn by both men and women. The men wore a garment similar to dhoti, while the women wore skirts. The upper garment was a shawl worn around the shoulder. Both men and women wore ornaments. They wore necklaces, amulets, and finger rings. The women also wore a headdress, earrings, bangles, girdles, bracelets, and anklets. The rich wore ornaments made of gold, silver, and ivory. The poor wore shell, bone, and copper jewelry. The men kept beards. Their hair were combed backwards and was either cut short or coiled in a knot on the top of the head. The women probably tied their hair tightly and used hairpins and combs to keep their hair in place. They also used cosmetics for it. Recreation and amusement is the thing you will do. Then agriculture, domestication of animals, art and craft, and then trade, seal, religion, decline and destruction of Indus Valley civilization. We have already discussed these topics. We have already revised also over it. So these topics you do from here. Short fill in the blanks, true, false, choose the correct options can come the questions. So read it properly. Okay. From rural local self government also read it, page 102 and page 103. That is your our government part you are reading, central government you are reading. What is central government? Union or central government of India is based in the capital of India, it is New Delhi. It deals with the matters of national importance. State government, India is divided into a number of states. Each state has its own government responsible for maintaining law and order. Local self-government is there, lies at the bottom of administrative pyramid and function at grassroots level. The people of the locality elect their own representatives to form the local self-government of that area. Thus, this body deals with the local problems and looks after the basic needs of the local people. Then rural refers to villages. Jilla Parishads, Block Samiti and Panchayats are rural local self-governing bodies. Urban refers to towns and cities, municipal corporation, municipalities and cantonment boards are urban local self-government. Panchayati Raj system you will do, panchayats at the village level, block samitis at the block level, Jilla Parishad at the district level. So in India, the system of panchayat is very old. The word panchayat means a group of 5 people. Since ancient times, it has been a custom of villagers to elect a group of 5 electors. So in this system, as it continued, Gram Sabha, Gram Panchayat, Nyay Panchayat. Now Gram Sabha, until page 103 only it will be asked. So Gram Sabha, villages with population of 500 or more have the Gram Sabha, village assembly. All adult members of the village are the members of the Gram Sabha. The Gram Sabha holds meetings at least twice a year. Gram Sabha holds the meeting at least dash a year. So twice a year. Okay. So village or the Gram Sabha elects a number of senior members who form the Gram Panchayat. So the village or the Gram Sabha elects a number of senior members who form the dash panchayat, what? Gram Panchayat. So seats are reserved for scheduled castes and scheduled tribes. So in this way you all will read, you all will revise the lesson. Tomorrow you are going to get Google Form link also. Best of luck students for your exam. You all do nicely. Read the lesson. I am 100 times telling you, read the lessons line by line, read it. Everything will be easy for you. You have to but read the lesson. If you will read, then you can properly answer the questions and very fast you can answer. You will not face any problem at all. Okay students, thank you and best of luck for your unit test exam.